Yeah.
Down pit road. Here they come. Reaching toward the stripe. Eyes on the black stand. Chase Elliott and Matt Jensen. Look up for a
Woo! Let's go! Look out!
Wish that I was on old Rocky Top down in the Tennessee hills. Ain't no smoggy smoke on Rocky Top, ain't no telephone bill. Once I had a girl on Rocky Top, half by the other.
Welcome to In the Heart of NASCAR with me, Will Federellick. Lot to talk about this week. Unfortunately, I think a few of my other files got corrupted before they got on YouTube or just after they got on YouTube, so this may be the first time you're seeing this. If that's the case, thank you for watching. If this isn't the first time you're seeing it, well, thank you for coming back. Charlotte race weekend happened this weekend. Being in Charlotte myself, I went to both the Nationwide and the Cup race. Man, what a weekend. Now, I've been going to Dover since I was 5, so it wasn't my first rodeo, it was just a new venue. And did I love it. It was great. Especially that Cup race. Let's talk penalties first. Keselowski, $50,000 suspended, or not suspended, pardon, probation till November 12th. Same thing for Stewart, except he only got a $25,000 fine. So P2, P3 range, not bad. They didn't take points away. I like that. They're letting them go. Three of them are chase contenders. Well, technically, one of them, Keselowski's not. He's in trouble. Kenseth's on the verge. So I like that they didn't take any points away. They're letting them go. They're letting them have at it. Being at that race, I can definitely say they were playing the entire incident on that big 200-foot HD TV they have in the back. Great. It was amazing. Every single person at that track was on their feet for one reason or another because of that incident. You had the Harvick fans that were probably not giving a shit because, Harvick just won. Congratulations to him, by the way. He dominated. But everybody else was standing up because they were like, yeah, let's go. I want to see what these guys are doing in the garage. Now, I was pretty high up in turn 3 and 4, so I could see the haulers. Unfortunately, it was dark down there. The only lights that they had for the fight were actually the ones that were on top of the cameras. We really couldn't see it. So I was just stuck looking at the big screen. But, hell, I tell you what. That was a hell of a fight. Keselowski tried to dump Hamlin. That happened right in front of me. I saw Stewart back into Keselowski at the end of pit road. I saw Keselowski drive back through the garage. I saw the little mingle on pit road. Everybody was booking it down. It was crazy. But anyway, we stayed about 30 minutes after the race so we could see all the aftermath that was going on. Well, it was well worth it. It was well worth the money I paid both nights to go see the races. Nationwide race was pretty good. Unfortunately, towards the end it was kind of like, Kyle Busch was catching up to him, but I think it was still Keselowski's race. So, yeah, unfortunately, Hamlin and Kenseth didn't get punished. Now, I say unfortunately because I think that what Kenseth did is definitely punishable. Not by points, but by a fine, maybe probation. Hamlin really didn't do a whole lot. He just kind of got out, said some words, which was okay. You got to get things off your chest after the race. Everyone's heated. You get everything discussed then you discuss it later, and you get over it. Hamlin and Keselowski, though they do have history. Back in Nationwide Series, and Keselowski was still running straight Nationwide Series back in like 08-ish, they were going at it for a while. So they do have history. Kenseth and Keselowski got into it at Richmond this year, the fall race. So they kind of had some history. And Kenseth, I'll throw some links down in the description. But Kenseth was mad at Keselowski because going on the start on lap 333, Kenseth had a run. He went to the outside of Keselowski, and Keselowski put him into the wall. I'd be kind of mad too. Keselowski maybe didn't know he was there. Either way, that happened. It's a crazy-ass time. We're just going to have to see about Talladega. No one's going to be wrecking each other at Talladega. That is a fact. It's just not going to happen. It's too dangerous. We all know what could happen. Martinsville comes after that, though. You know what can happen in Martinsville. So I'm psyched for that. It's only a 3-hour drive for me. I want to go, but I don't know how plausible it'll be for me. So either way, I'm going to be watching it on TV or watching it there. But get down to the chase situation right now. You got Logano leading. Harvick is in third after that win. He jumped 3 spots. Kyle Busch is in second. Newman's in fourth. Edwards is in fifth. Edwards, being in fifth, is only 12 points out. So the top few are pretty tight. Then you have the bottom few that are way out of it. They're not fighting for anything to get close to that. They're just fighting for that 8th place spot. Johnson, done. I'm calling it right now. He's got the Hendrick power under the hood, but he's just not in the zone. I had the scanner on, and his radio chatter, he was not happy at one point in that race with Chad Knaus. He was pissing, moaning. They were both going back and forth, cussing at each other. It was crazy. I mean, I'm not a big Johnson fan, honestly. I think he's kind of overrated. I mean, it's kind of crazy to say that because he does have 6 championships, but I think people really overlook how important it is that he has Chad Knaus and he has a great pit crew. It's not all Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson is a great driver, don't get me wrong, but I just don't like how people overlook Chad Knaus and his crew like that. So, yeah, I'm kind of happy that he's probably going to be done, but Junior's probably going to be pretty much done too. He had a great comeback, but it wasn't good enough, I don't think. So, yeah, I think he's done too. Which is unfortunate because he was my pick to win it this year. I really thought it was his year this year, honestly. I've never thought that before, but I thought it was his year this year. The actual race itself at Charlotte was a really great race. Personally, I'm a Kyle Larson fan. I wanted him to win that when he was leading, but that caution came out, and strategy play got him, track position. I don't think he had the best car. Would have been lucky for him to win that race. Harvick had the best car all race. Gordon was the only one with a shot, but Larson drove his ass off in that race. I tell you what, he made a 4-wide pass on that green-white checkered right in front of me. I was going nuts. It was a great race. There was 2-wide racing, 3-wide racing for most of the night. It was going on somewhere on the track, and not just between lap cars, between lead lap cars too. It was just great. They had a high line, a middle line, a low line. It worked in really well for being a green track after it poured that day. But yeah. So thanks for watching. Like I said, there'll be links in the description for this full coverage on the fight. Then you have links to standings. One of them is going to be linked to NASCAR.com. A few of them are going to be other YouTube videos from either NASCAR's channel or an All Out NASCAR channel, one of the guys. But yeah, so please watch those if you want a better full-on descriptions. If you want to see what happened, if you missed anything, just look on there. If you really like this, give a like, subscribe, tell your friends. I'm trying to get this to be something that I don't do it for just 10 people. I want to do it for at least a few hundred, maybe a few thousand. Just get some views on YouTube. Get it out there. So please like it, share it, do whatever you have to. Subscribe, and I will definitely see you next week after the Talladega race because that will be the end of the contender round. Good luck to all your drivers. Thanks for watching.